Sign into classroom.google.com using your ID and password. Select the class to which you want to assign the assignment. Once you have entered a specific classroom, click on Classwork. Now, click on Create and select Assignment from the drop-down. Now a new page opens. Type in the title. Let us say Adaptations of Aquatic Mammals. Okay. Now you can give optional instructions. I will, for the time being, leave it blank. Now you can add some files as a reference material for students, but that too is optional. Now moving to the right hand side of the class to which the class is already selected by default. You may assign the assignment to all students or preferably to specific students. For simplicity's sake, I will just assign to one student. I don't want to give a false alarm to all my students right now. Next, select the points that it earns. Let us say 2 points. Now, select a due date and select it from the pop-up calendar. Now you can just assign it at this stage itself and the assignment will be live. But there are two advanced features here I recommend to my fellow teachers to use. One is rubric and the second one is originality reports. Select the originality reports checkbox if you would like Classroom to give you a report on how original a student's report is. This is a very useful tool to detect plagiarism, and we will come to that a little while later. Next is rubric. Now what is a rubric? A rubric is a scoring guide to evaluate a student's work. See, what it actually does is that it lays down the criteria for grading the assignment. It also lets the students know the criteria to be fulfilled in the assignment for her to score maximum marks, thereby bringing more transparency and credibility to the evaluation process by laying down the expectations of the assignment. Now let us see how a simple rubric can be made. Click on rubric button and select Create Rubric. It brings you to a new page. Now, type in criteria title. You have to give a title to the criteria. Let us say aspects covered. Now the criteria description as completeness of work so that the students understand what it really means. Now select the maximum points a student can score in that criteria. Let us say 1 point. Okay. We can also add level titles in each criteria, such as covered well, you will give full 1 points, average coverage, say 0.5 marks, and poor coverage, say 0 points. Okay. Now, additional criteria can be added by clicking on Add Criteria button. At this time, let us say the criteria is originality. Okay. Now I will leave the criteria description for the time being. selecting the point as 1 for original with and click on plus sign. Select points, say 0.5 for partially original, and third level as plagiarized with 0 points. Now therefore, the maximum score a student can achieve is now set to 2 marks. Now each teacher can decide their own criteria, levels and points. It's all up to you. Actually, it is fully customizable. Now once this is done, click on save, and this brings you back to the previous page where you can notice that your rubric is added, and all you have to do is click on assign button. Right? Now let us see from the perspective of a student who has been assigned this assignment. Here the student can log in from her laptop or even mobile phone. Now once logged in, the student can find the assignment either in the stream page or the classwork page. When the student clicks on view assignment, okay, here's a view assignment, the assignment page opens and the student gets all the information such as the grading criteria in the rubric that we had created, okay, and what is expected of her to do in order to score maximum points. Now the student can start her work by going to the your work section. Here's the your work section on the right side, and click on any one of the options to submit the work. Let us assume the student wants to create a doc file, and once completed, clicks on turn in. And once this is done, the student clicks on hand in to confirm hand in, and that's it. The work is submitted. Now the students have multiple options to submit their work, including uploading the scanned pages of their handwritten notes, etc. But it may undermine the automatic originality reports. Now let us come back to teacher's interface to understand how the submitted work can be evaluated. In the classwork page, on clicking on the concerned assignment, the teacher gets to know the number of students who have submitted the assignment. Click on view assignment to go to the student work section and click on submitted document to evaluate. Click on the grading icon. Here's the grading icon, or comment back to switch between commenting or grading. Now use the rubric to quickly evaluate by clicking on the easy rubric buttons. You can see the buttons for each criteria. Each of the buttons stands for the different levels. So all you have to do is click on the relevant buttons and the points will be automatically added. Now private comments or comments on specific sections of the document can also be added before clicking on return button, which lets the student know about the performance of his work and the grades earned. This way you can evaluate the assignments of several students in short duration of time and send your feedbacks as well. Now once returned, the students can also resubmit their work after making necessary changes based on your comments. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching this video to the very end. I hope this lesson would benefit you and your students. Wish you all the best. Stay safe and let's keep teaching, because with education we can beat all odds. Have a nice day.